Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton, Adult95, which is another Transformers Studio Series video, and we're taking a look at the 112 Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. So, seeing him in hand at the store, I had to cancel a pre-order because I had some other stuff coming up. But here he is, just in person right off the bat. The shade of gray or beige that they used is not quite pre-yellowed. That weird pre-yellow color. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but it does not look like that just from what I can see here. We'll take a better look when I get them opened up. But anyways, there he is. Pretty much I was going to look about two-thirds of the way through the movie. So you got the exhaust pipes, the matrix, the faceplate, the antenna. Same picture there. 25 steps. It says Metropolis of Iacon for the background. It says a hero fulfills his destiny becoming the legendary Optimus Prime. So, yeah. Movie comes out in about a month at the time that I'm recording this. When this video goes up, it'll probably be about 3 weeks, because I've already got... At the time that I'm recording this, I've got a big backlog of stuff that's going up as it is, so... I don't know. I might throw this up sooner. Why not? I don't know. We'll see. And here we have Optimus Prime out of his packaging. So, what I'm going to assume is this is how he looks towards the end of the film, maybe halfway point. I don't know. I haven't seen it, obviously. I haven't gotten a chance to, or don't live anywhere near close enough to where the early screenings happen, but by the time this video comes out, the movie will be coming out in about 2.5, 3 weeks. So, very excited to see it after all the trailers and everything, and just the positive reactions that people that have seen the earlier screenings have talked about. So yeah, here he is. And right off the bat, I will say that the coloring here isn't as bad as it's showing up here on camera or some of the other photos have shown. It is definitely more kind of a beige color, but it's not like a pre-yellow beige, if that makes any sense. It's definitely a lot less jarring, but it is still noticeable. But again, not as bad, and kind of fits. I'm sure at some point they'll probably do just a regular silver one for those of us who want that. Also to match the mouth plate and the head crest. But as far as paint goes, his thighs are painted, the waist piece is painted. He's got paint here on the shins, the sides, yellow paint here on the feet. A little bit of yellow and that kind of beige color on the other side here. Now, I don't know why he was designed this way, but no matter what I do, I could not get that to tab in further. So that's just how it is. It kind of floats above his midsection. But real quick, we'll go ahead and take a closer look at his head. It does have kind of a strange looking mouth plate with how it's split down the middle. You got the bright blue eyes, you got the gray there on the sides. Of course, you got the little roof lights there. A couple of wheels. You can see all the details they have in the legs here. Again, this might be based on some concept art, especially when you look at the vehicle mode. But not too far off. Like, definitely looks better than some of the Rise of the Beast stuff that came out. But at the same time, yeah. Anyways, accessories-wise, he does come with this piece that is mostly for vehicle mode. It is, I believe, Blast Effect compatible. Kind of, not really. Like, they fit on there, but they're not quite supposed to fit on there. And for storage, there's 2 little slots right here, and 2 small little tabs right on the cross-section of those. This just plugs in like that. That just folds down, and there's that. It does come with these exhaust pipes. They're molded in the same red plastic, painted over with that beige paint, and they are not Blast Effect compatible. They'll just plug right in, like I said, just like that. He does come with a matrix. Now this one is a completely different mold than what we've been getting. It's smaller, it has these little tabs. Go ahead and show it off here. does have little slots on his hands, so that if you wanted to, just tab into there. And you can have him holding the matrix. So there is that. Just open up the chest here. It just fits right on that little port. And he does come with his axe, which is molded, of course, in translucent plastic. It does have a little 5mm port on it, so if you want, you can take a blaster here. Never mind, it might not be 5mm, and I don't want to break it. So it does just fit into his hand. Now, I know the mainline toy for these looks like it's coming out of the palm of his hand, so he's like holding the orb here. So I do kind of want to pick that up and check that figure out. Storage wise, just plug right onto one of these slots right here. Just like that, and there we go. Go ahead and take that off for now. Focus on articulation. His head is on a ball joint, and it's one of those weird ones that's mounted at the back of the head. So his head does look a little weird. Does rotate up fully. You get kind of the hot rod shoulders or Triggerhappy shoulders again. There also is a swivel joint here, so you kind of get a butterfly joint out of that. Not the best. Again, all the way up. Rotates 360. Got a bicep swivel, 90 at the elbow, wrists on a swivel. Got torso swivel, which I always find that weird. You can move up the skirt to move the legs forward, back all the way. They are on ball joints. Get all the way out to there. Thigh swivel, just a little over 90 at the knee, and full ankle tilt. Nothing else at the foot. So from here, let's go ahead and get him into vehicle mode. Don't really do a lot with the arms, but first, start with the head, rotate it 180, flip it forward, and fold that panel down so you can kind of mimic the scene from the trailer, his head disappearing. Go ahead and bring this whole section up. Move the arms up out of the way. Pull this panel out. Before we go any further, go ahead and rotate the waist 180. Go ahead and bring this section of the arms down. And this will just rotate tab into place. There is a tab here that will go into a slot right there. So same thing here. Detach that, bring it down. Tab that in. For the legs, go ahead and bring them up. Fold this panel around. Same thing on this side. Bring this panel up and around. Rotate this whole section here. Tab that in. Oop. There we go. You also want to bring this whole upper torso back and tab the forearm onto the thigh after you bring it up at an angle. For some reason, I just want to untab. Go ahead and plug the fist into this onto this peg. There we go. Same thing over here. Bring it up. Tab. Plug the hand in. I'll take the axe here. It'll just fit right between the kneecaps. Actually, make sure that's plugged in. Bring that up. There we go. fold down the feet, then make sure they are straightened out. And there we have Optimus Prime or Orion Pax in truck mode. And the last little thing you can do is take this and plug it on right here. It'll be upside down like this. Those will tab right into the bumper. I don't like plugging it in all the way because they are a pain to get out of there with it being a softer plastic. You can rotate these back if you want to replicate that look of him using them as thrusters. So there we have Optimus or Orion in truck mode. And yeah, for being on little caster wheels, he does roll very nicely. You can see here they did have in mind the design of having 6 wheels. Wish they would have actually added that wheel there, but I don't know if it would have interfered with the knee joint. So it's fine. The only real problem I have is just the arms being fully exposed here. I wish they could have, you know, came into the torso here. But it's not awful. It's not the end of the world. So go ahead and untab that. Again, you can bring these forward if you want. Have them firing at different angles. So yeah, not a bad little truck mode. You do get some nice paint detail here with the grille and the bumper. And everything else is just pretty much as it was in robot mode. And this is just the backpack. You got those faux lights there that mimic those there. So yeah, not a bad Cybertronian truck mode. It looks like a piece of construction equipment as opposed to just a regular truck. Like, it looks like it could just be used to haul little containers on top, kind of like a dock vehicle. I mean, he is supposed to be a miner in the movie. Like, yeah, so there's that. So let's go ahead and get him back into robot mode, because I'm just going to start rambling, because I really don't know what to talk about that hasn't been talked about already. That is a little scary to undo. There we go. Of course, I undid the front there. Take that out. Untab the arms. Straighten out the legs. Open up the feet. Fold this section back and around. Back and around. Undo the backpack. Bring this out, up, and the forearms or the shoulders back into place. Out, up, around. Close that up. Bring this whole section up. Fold up the chest. Bring it back down and rotate torso there. I also did forget to mention there is some nice molded detail back here. It does have like a spinal column. Some ribs here, just other little details and greebles. Of course, that skirt armor does not like staying in place. Rotate this around, back onto his back. Bring his head up and around. And there we have Optimus Orion Pax back in robot mode. We'll go ahead and give him his battle axe. There we go. Yeah, I'm just going to elect to put this in a bin of just parts and accessories. That gets in the way of posing him and everything, so. But yeah, not a bad little version of Optimus. I am looking forward to getting Megatron, seeing what else they do with the Studio Series. Of course, we aren't going to see much more until after the movie comes out, so. It's just to get us ready and excited for the movie. I know with Rise of the Beast, a lot of those were delayed by about a year, so that's why they were still all based on concept designs instead of the final product. So hopefully we'll get some better versions of those in the near future. But for now, here is Orion Pax, Optimus Prime, whichever you want to call him at this stage. I guess we'll find out when we see the movie. Let me know what you think. Also, I did forget, he does come with a backdrop, So there is icon right there. So, yeah, there's that. So hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out those links below, and I will see you all in the next video. So long. Take care.